Hello everyone, this is our Link with some more Monster Train tournament qualifiers. This is today's qualifier. We have a Vulcan Wormkin, the scoring system was changed a bit. So the shards just count one score for each 10 shards. You have over 100 at the end if you beat the last divinity. So yeah, that's the scoring change. Other than that, still same scoring as last time. Trials don't matter, boss rush doesn't matter, unless you get a flying kill. That is worth a few points, but not too many. So yeah, Awoken Wormkin seems pretty solid. We start with the Sentient. Let's jump in and see what we get. Steel Enhancer, Echo Transfer, Restoring Retreat. That's a powerful set of starting cards. We have Seraph with Consume, Daedalus with Double Explosive, and Arcus with Incant and Harvest. Mind Horde. Increase candy by 1 on each floor. Yes. Capacity. Let's take a look at our champion options before we take the other relic. Let us go with Explosive here. Makes the restores in our starting deck useful. Box Slime, Lost Luggage, and Hell's Banners. Lost Luggage seems really good. Let's take it. And move on to the first fight. We should be able to take this unit draft. Think we will set up on the bottom floor with the 2 restores here, killing the frontliner. Start buffing up. Train Steward on the next floor. Fracture is not gonna kill the Trusted Priest. I wonder if Reap triggers before Rejuvenate, then Fracture could kill the Forged Disciple. Let's find out. Doesn't. Good to know. I have never had that interaction with Regen and Reap, so I had to find out. One, two, and the restore here. We should be able to kill the Foot Soldier here. Let's buff up our Sentient so we can actually take on the boss with it. Nice, nice. No damage taken. Very good. Wildwood Sap. Infused Echo Transfer? Do I want another one? If it's infused, I think so. Let's find a good backliner. Glareminder. Oh, that is a unit and a half. Do we have... That is a good way to kill backliners, but if we extract too much, it might be a problem. First of King could also be a solid backliner, but usually I prefer using its essence. which is why I haven't mastered it yet. I have used it a lot, but always for the essence. Let's pick it up. Maybe we'll make it work today. Right side, I guess. Wanna get a sweeper here if possible. These units... No, I can't afford to split my rejuvenates, sadly. Multi-strike. Maybe we just make the first of kin our main unit. We will need quite a few cost reductions to make that work ideally. Because it slows down our first turn. We want to set up a bit higher now, I think, because we can play a bunch of restores on the first turn. Top floor, I guess. Let's put that on the multi-striker. Can play the other one. Let's reap the collector. Reconcilers, they're annoying, but we need a healing spell. That will do. Then 30, 45, we already have that on the backliner, so let's buff the health of our frontliner. Keep the regen up. Let's make sure our deck doesn't get too filled with Sinner's Burden. There we go. Another flawless victory. Going well so far. I think I want this thing just to generate candy. With the extra draw next turn, it's a pretty good way to do so. This is a consume spell. There is also total recall, which is really, really good. If we want to trigger Etch a bunch of times. Do I want to go with that? Or hosting Kim because it's infused, or skip altogether because none of these spells is really all that important. No, total recall is really good. Gives us a bunch of edge triggers. Gives us a lot of card draw actually. This is a decision point. I kinda wanna find a unit to fuse. Gnarled Root. Firewall? Firewall can be helpful for scoring. Especially against the Consume Seraph. Maybe also helpful against Arcus. We don't use spikes right now. We could get some, but... kinda want that Shadow Shell and put the First of Kin into it. But that would be a mistake, wouldn't it? Putting Shadow Shell into First of Kin is much less exciting. Animals of Speed could be good though. Sure. Let's make it quick. It's not an essence I use very often. Because oftentimes you're better off doing other things with that. Not sure if Restoring Retreat is even part of our build. I will upgrade this thing with Piercing. Sure, let's... We can use Restoring Retreat. There will be a way. Remains of Armageddon. Huh. Now this is an event. I'm gonna go with the Skull. I want that zero cost effect. To just remove a unit from the board. Again, we probably don't want to be on the bottom floor, so let's set up top instead. Good start. Do I wanna recall here? Steel enhancers would be great. A few other things could be useful. Alright, I was on 1 energy, huh? Well, that wasn't really worth. Let's make sure this guy doesn't survive. Other than that, I think we are fine. Let's weaken these enemies. We'll kill these two quick, but the bomb will survive. So we'll take some damage here. Let's reap Daedalus. Actually should have reaped the quick channeler there. Hope we can actually kill them now. Yeah, that's a problem. I definitely need to reap the quick channeler. That floor otherwise becomes way too dangerous. Yeah, let's not play the total recall here. Stack some regen, this is fine. Target this guy. Could have played and probably should have played the train steward there. We definitely need to reap that guy, and I think I want to reap one of these guys as well. Although these would die too quick, so it's not quite as necessary. Problem here is we can't really make good use of restoring retreat because of the descent. Not if we're set up on the top floor. But that might not stay that way. Looking good so far. Nice, nice. Working Etchings, Cycle of Life, Symphony of the Soul. Double regen on our sentient. Feel like these are all no, Working Etchings is actually quite good. Helps us get the Etch engine going. Animals of Will. Do we use that? If we find the right essence, it could be quite good. Do we pick it up just in case we find the right essence, then go to the left? I mean, dupe and unstable vortex is certainly appealing. What would we dupe? The skull? Okay, let's take the Animus. We kind of want another energy at turn 1. That will be quite helpful. Later on, not as important, but still we probably will be able to make use of it. Strike, apply, reap 1 to enemy units. We could put that on Animus of Will, but would it be great? We could also get a Kinhost Carapace. Not on Animus of Will. Maybe the other way around. Or do we drop the Animus altogether? That might be the better plan. I was hoping for an edge trigger here. Another First of Kin would be nice. Or the other edge unit that we just saw in the last ring and the whose name I forgot. Could have worked as well. So that means we stay on our First of Kin for now and get rid of the Animus again. Let's drop Train Stewards. The basic spells are actually somewhat useful right now. Sure, let's make that thing really strong. We don't really want the piercing. We do want some pack charts, but we don't want to overdo it like in daily challenges. Echo Transfer with Infused could actually be a really good dupe here. As could Wildwood Sap. But I'll go for the Echo Transfer here. We do have Quick, we can use high damage as our defensive advantage. Let's move on. Mark of Invasion. How likely am I gonna... Yeah, we can... can we deal with it? We need an Echo Transfer and enough. Yeah, no. We have extra energy now. We can deal with that. We also have Pyre Wall, by the way, so that would take care of it as well. We just needed like one spell to take out an enemy. But we don't even have to do that. We can do this instead. Get rid of this guy. Do want to keep the Petrified Skull if possible. That works. Ah, yes. This clip conduit comes with damage shield. Ah, that is a problem. That is a problem. We need a lot of restores this turn. That's not gonna do it. Okay, we can't quite play like that. We do this again, and I think we take out one of the sycophants instead, or perhaps this guy? Take these out, take the marksman out. Can we tank these? We have 30 damage. This guy needs 5 hits. Yes, we can tank these. As long as we get these guys down, We will be fine. That is all we need. We do want to get the collector down though. What happened? Why did we take so much damage? Huh? Oh, right, we buffed their attack with these sycophants. This is annoying. Can we just take 6 and then 8 and set up on the bottom floor? I mean, we can, but can we take out all of them? Not quite all of them, but I think that should be good enough. No, you still have 50 health. You wouldn't need to die in one hit. This battle is a pain. There is one simple solution to it. One very simple solution. Oh, right. Ah, this sucks. I want to get that collector as well. Maybe we can't do that like this. We still have to set up on the top floor. Still kill you. Buff your attack. And take out this guy. That should work. Now we get everyone down and get the collector. Quite a puzzle. I want that damage shield gone. And I need you to be a bit stronger. We are lacking some damage right here. Not anymore. This floor is looking okay. Do I want to build up candy on the top floor? No, I want to build up consumes. Even though it's only just one, it's a good one. Can we get there? Well, we still have the fire armor, so... Let's prepare for the boss, just in case. Keep that regen up. And the enemy's rage low. And we are fine. Wildwood Custodian, Bramble Lash, none of these really help. Ambient Charge seems good. Forgotten Trade seems extremely good. I want more consumption. It's also Extract, but maybe we can fuel that. Forgotten Trade would be quite potent to bring back with the Wormkin Etchings. I'm gonna go with that actually. More spell upgrades could certainly be necessary. We don't have any yet. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Get our spells upgraded. -2 cost on the Wormkin Etchings. I will take that. Permafrost. Could go on the Restoring Retreat easily. Some of these restores needs to be 0 cost. I'm also gonna upgrade their healing power. Save Total Recall for the right time. Or Restoring Retreat. That is potentially really good. Keep consuming stuff. It's cost reduce the total recall. Consumer restore? You know what? That might be worth it, because we're also triggering Edge with that. Let's get another Train Steward out of the deck and save the rest of our money. We don't need to save that much money, we can get another Perch. Making our setup a bit better. And we move on. +6 attack, I think we can deal with that. Do we want to be on the bottom floor? There is some upside to it, and we can do it right here. Sometimes we need that extra hit from the Sentient to take out the backliner. I really want to play that Sting on the bottom floor, but the Collector. Increased stats don't matter too much here. We will take a lot of damage to the Sycophant and Clip Guardian. We'll get the Edge trigger here. This is quite rough. It appears we cannot be on the bottom floor safely. These enemies are... I forgot that the buffed Sycophants are quite dangerous. Yeah, just having some attack on you is important. We could play another Echo Transfer if we used it right here, but I wanna get rid of one of these guys. This makes us unable to deal with the Collector though. Guess we just have to take that. Let's get our attack up so that we can deal with Clip Guardians and stuff. The quick is really the problem here. Makes us unable to actually access that Clip Guardian. Maybe we can get a bunch of restores back in our hand. That helps greatly. These do consume, so I kinda wanna play them. Let's make sure not too many enemies are on that floor. That is pretty nice. We might have to spread these out a bit. To make sure we don't take damage. It's Forgotten Trait and Total Recall. And then let's set that up again. Or something similar to that. Didn't get the Total Recall this time. Why is this consumed? Oh, we got it with Total Recall. That re-adds consume. Let's etch it up. Looks like we're doing okay. Engraft, Pyrogrow, Preserve Thorns. Engraft is just too good if it's infused. Another Wormkin Etchings? Yes. Let's etch it all up. I'm gonna go for the unit upgrade. Hoping to find another multi-strike. But also there's free... we don't want wing clippings. That will actually hurt us here. Do we want Cleansing Water? Or Golden Vault? Golden Vault would be nice safety. I'll take Golden Vault. That makes sure we never take damage again. I really just want another hit and I'm gonna look for it. Train Steward gets out and next on the list are the Reaps. Maybe we have too many Echo Transfers? No. I think the amount of Echo Transfers we have is just fine. Arcus? We can set up on the bottom floor. Do we want to? It avoids Ember Drain. And we have a very strong start right here. Start with the consumption. Could transfer up the backliner. Give you a small amount of attack. Then get back some zero costs. Although we can play most of these. But this is still an edge trigger. These will be edge triggers later. Guess we use these on Arcus. Just gain the candy. consume this so that we can bring it back. Together with Total Recall with the Wormkin Etchings. It sets up for a really powerful turn. Quite nicely. Clip Guardian isn't quite done yet. Oh, the incant. Maybe we can deal with that if we play Forgotten Trade. This first, then Forgotten Trade will cost 2. I want to play all the consumes on the bottom floor, but that might have been a bit too much. I mean, it's fine. We now have 2 pretty much unusable cards in the deck. But that doesn't really matter too much. Bringing them back from the consume pile though, well, the Forgotten Trade is in there, so yes, actually. Well, we need a bit of help. So let's get a bunch of edge done here. But still not good enough. 40, going down to 16, healing up to 32, yeah. Yeah, Arcus with 40 attack. We need more scaling time. I didn't think that was gonna happen, because we were scaling so well, but Arcus attack, it's really something. Let's optimize the total recall usage here and get back cards that we know we can play. So we do have to care about pretty much every little bit of regen and every point of attack here. Reap never goes away. I don't want to have Reap on my units. So we skip an Echo Transfer here. Deal with one of these guys. Hey, Darkus. Incant Shard on the top floor. We don't have to do anything on the top floor this turn. We can just leave it at that. Gain some shards on the bottom floor just in case. Now back to more scaling. It's time for Welkin. We can kill you. Unless I guess we descend. We don't need to kill you, we have the quick that gets rid of both of you. Let's weaken this guy instead. See what total recall gives us. Reaps, huh? These are all consuming. I should play them on the top floor. We need these edge triggers. This is not the incant one, which I'm very glad for, because the incant Dark Shard would have given us some trouble here. Looks like everything else goes down too quick. Let's consume the Forgotten Trait before we Wonkin's Etchings. Just in case we use it to set up an amazing turn. Keep the regen up. Let's see what we get from Recall. Another Wonkin Etchings. Yeah, let's play that before we put worse cards in there. Our regen is looking better this time, as is our damage. And it will actually be enough to get the kill. We can't save the Sentient though. Yeah, those Alka stats are pretty scary. Wormkin Spike. Echoes of the Past. That might be a good way to make use of the candy we generate in large amounts later in the fight. Cycle of Life giving us some spikes would also be helpful. Spikes 3 is just not good enough. Let's get the extra draw. We can make good use of that. Finally found the multi-strike. That one is gonna make a huge difference on this huge, quick unit. It's time to cut another Fracture. We've seen the Echo Transfers being important to us. A bit less important with Echoes of the Past in the deck though. So I'm gonna remove one of the non-infused ones. We go Explosive 3 and move on. Heaven's Seal. That is slightly scary, but I really want the goal. Mostly scary because of waves like these. If we set up on the bottom floor, we have access to this Gilded Wing, but can we kill it? We Sting, Restore again, and Restoring Retreat. That gets us 60 damage on the Gilded Wing. We have Forgotten Trait. We can play all of this. Good turn one. We need you to get a lot stronger. What did I just play? Craft. Yeah, I think we can get the Collector. Fracture is not gonna be enough. Fracture Engraft isn't enough. Yeah. It's not possible for us to get a Collector here. think I'm gonna play the Echoes of the Past first and build a new candy so we have one available next turn. Need to get rid of a few of these frontliners so that we can actually hit the backliner. What can we bring back right now? That is pretty damn strong. Wildwood Sap, restore, restore, let's recall. Keep infusing. We end up with this, nice. And another full edge turn. And we have another full edge turn. The edge doesn't matter in Relentless, so that's why I went for it. The Reap on the Awoken Sentient. Pyre Shards is a consume spell that gives us some spikes. Edge Prior makes our healing spells cost less. I'll go with Pyre Shards here. Another Forgotten Trade. That might be not necessary. Let's see what we have here. Echo Seedling. That is a really good relic. Decayed Decoy. There is one reason to take it, but no, I'm not gonna. Capricious Reflection in the final floor. Not very useful. Double stack the Pyre Shard so the spikes actually matter, or double stack the Wildwood Sap? Probably double stack the Wildwood Sap. We will also cost reduce it because we sometimes play it multiple times. Let's upgrade the Ingraft. No, we don't want Holdover on this card. Holdover I guess goes on the Ingraft. That's just a free rejuvenate trigger each turn. Let's cost reduce these restores. I don't... well, no, we do want consume on them. They help us trigger edge. Should have looked at the temple first. I forgot that exists sometimes. Perch Stone. I think we can take on a few more shards here. Let's see what we dupe first though. I think we dupe the Wildwood Sap. Make sure our regen is up to par to face Divinity. And then we do want to take another 15 shards, I think. That should have gone on the cost reduced one. Oops. Maybe not. There are pros and cons. These steel enhancers are pretty weak now. We could instead get the Tempera Talisman, but I don't think that really makes a big difference. Just slightly increases our healing. We can't afford another removal, we are 5 gold short. Well, let's see what Consume Seraph has in store for us. Consuming cards is kind of our thing, so... looks like we can set up on the bottom floor pretty safely if we want to. Take care of these purifiers early. But then we have to find a way to deal with these guys. We can just let our health tank, our money tank it. What's our spell Wildwood Sap, I guess. Backliner doesn't quite go down, and we need to stop that. That's a bit too much, too many hits there. Luckily, it looks like we are in a good position to get that done. That was a consuming one, yeah, it was. This is slightly short. Let's use it to kill this one instead. Now it works because now we two-shot the Gilded Wing. With stealth on the Seraph, we were never gonna get the flying kill. That's not something we wanna consume. Let's consume this instead. Let's upgrade you with some damage. We might need the heal later. Let's give you a hit for 3 just in case. Probably won't matter. If we give you a hit for 6, it might matter. And this guy, we might be able to stop that guy. Let's see what total recall gives us. Mostly just making sure that we have gold left for the Divinity to use Golden Vault. I think this should be Wormkin Etchings. We probably descend that Gilded Wing next turn. That might not be what we do. Forgotten Trade is kind of weak right now. How much Golden Vault does it cost us to kill this guy? 40 damage, we need 6 hits. It's doable. We can't quite get this wave down. We have enough regen for now. Actually, let's Forgotten Trade here and Wormkin Etchings. You just die here to the spikes, so that's a trigger of Golden Vault saved. I'm really glad we took Golden Vault now. I want to kill you, that's for sure. This is great. Kill that guy. Apply more Echo Transforce. We still have 50 gold left. But this will cost us more than 50. So I think what we have to do is fracture you. So you only take 2 hits. And descend you, I guess. Let's prepare a Wormkin Etchings. And then win the fight here. I could have saved 25 gold, but... we don't need to take damage. Oh well. A win's a win. 155 shards, so that's 6 extra score from shards if we beat Divinity. Do we beat Divinity? I think we should. It depends on how quickly we can scale on the bottom floor. What is the ideal consume spell to dupe? I don't think it's regen. Might not be regen. Let's see. One rejuve trigger is not enough to kill these guys. But we can get a few here. We can go 1, 2, 3 and then you kill this. We can't quite get to the backliners. But the bottom floor is by far the easiest to survive. Top floor requires us to split our regen, which is a problem. Let's see. This might just work out. Give you the necessary power to punch through some enemies. Now I have restores. That might not be too bad. Don't like these incants. But we get the Shade Wings down now. Does this save us a hit on you? Then we will get the Shade Wings down very early. We can probably reap you on the top floor. 140. Yeah, that's actually good enough. I want to start with Total Recall. We have Firewall. We can just take the Clergyman. And make sure our bottom floor is fine. Just 3 restores, an Echo Transfer and Total Recall. That might be good enough. For spikes sadly doesn't matter too much right now. These guys' harvest triggers suck. I think we need more power. $153. Doesn't change anything right now. Nor do spikes help. Yeah, this is worrisome. We'll just have to take that damage, I think. That means I should have stinked before I played the other cards. 620, 35 damage left, health left on you. Annoying. Right, we're still lacking damage there. We do survive all this, right? Let's see. This is 5 hits, so that's 55 plus 3 spikes, plus another 3 spikes, 61, 66 damage. You deal another 19. We survive. Now it's all about survival. We can flawless this. Alright, you gain attack on resolve, so it's a bit more than I anticipated. That multi-striker in the back is gonna be the downfall of us. Maybe we have to set up on the top floor and split the regen instead. Cause this looks like a loss. It will definitely lose us. Just slightly more scaling would be nice. Well, maybe we don't... Yeah, no, I guess having regen on the backliner is kind of important here. That means the Wildwood Sap is gonna be our dupe. I think this should work out. The incants don't matter. We do want to get the Wildwood Saps back. Let's try to find some. Once we have a bunch of regen on the backliner, we can once again focus all on the frontliner, because the First of Kin is not gonna take much more damage. I think I want to rebuild Candy, so let's use the Echoes first. No. Not actually true here. We want the higher attack, because this wave is upcoming. We need to be able to deal with them. Taking out this frontliner makes a huge difference. Let's get ready for chains. If we can get to 290 damage on the first of kin, that would be really nice. Not much consume left though. Well, that is consuming. What's in our draw? 2 Echo Transfers? That is pretty good. Gets us up to 270, so if we could just weaken this guy a little. Sadly, we can't weaken them enough. Can we kill the frontliner? No. That is 2 triggers. Unlikely, very unlikely. We do still have the full firewall up, so that is helpful. I was looking at my discount, not my draw. Whoops. No Echo Transfers this turn. Well, back to survival mode. Not necessarily. I'm a bit worried about this wave. We need a miracle to save us here. Yeah. That is too much damage. I shouldn't have descended that guy. But even then, with the multi-striker here, maybe what I should have done is descend that multi-striker instead. We're still alive, but we won't be for much longer. We can keep the first of kin up. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I knew that the descent was risky. Shouldn't have done it. Should have just taken our lumps and moved on. We are still learning here. This deck is definitely not overpowered. I can tell you that much. Sometimes we do have these kind of OP decks that just roll over divinity, like he's made of paper, but not this time around. Well, someone else died to divinity. Spread out the regen for now. See what we get. Guess we take the damage to the Clip Shaman. Yeah, we can't quite kill them. Higher armor saved us there, but we are gonna take damage in this fight. That much is quite obvious. What did we do differently that we are taking so much damage now? Ouch. Did we miss a bunch of scaling that we could have gotten? No, that is not the play. This guy. Sending this guy will be another 200 damage against chains. We need that, otherwise we die. Do we live? $17. One 34 plus another. We live on 1 HP. Okay, I need to focus more on damage scaling. I don't know what I did differently this time. But we somehow didn't get all the damage scaling in that we wanted. Did I... Oh, I forgot the engraft, didn't I? I totally forgot the engraft, right? And that's also why we were so short on candy the whole time. This is looking better. Might have to sting the bottom floor. Although the sting here would save us the damage from the Clip Shaman, don't think that matters enough. That should have gone on the Divinity, not like it really matters. I think if we reach... Relentless, then we have already won pretty much with our regen. Don't want to total recall the engraft. If anything, I need to play that first. Firewall preventing the damage this turn. We will need to heal you back up eventually. And put some more regen onto it so that you survive Relentless when the damage actually goes up. Huh. We survived this wave. Without much issue, surprisingly. Well, still some trouble with these backliners, especially the Wildwings here. How much damage is this? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2? That's actually enough. That helps a lot. We should be able to survive this, right? This is 10 plus 14, 24. And then you deal another 28. Yeah, that's easily survivable. Actually, armor. Oh. Still fine. Heal you back up. Can we just get the kill on the front line before they attack? We can. But the backliner was what was killing our champ there. There we go. I didn't flawless it, but we did beat it. That was a rough divinity fight. I didn't expect it to be so hard. I thought we were more powerful than we actually were. We had no real backline clearing potential. We didn't have spells, we didn't have enough spikes, we didn't have sweep. So that was a slight problem. And we also didn't quite have enough draw. But we needed the Ember as well, so... Nice! Around 55k score. So flawless, flawless... Flawless on everyone except for the divinity. That is 5 points each, I think. 3, 6, 8, 40 extra points. We beat divinity. So that's 90 points for all the waves beaten. 130 plus an additional... what is the scoring again? 6 for the packed shards, 136. I think it's just 136. Which was more than enough to get into the top 4 in the last qualifier. But this one might be a bit more competitive. Last one was pretty tough. I know AmphiDSF, yes, that 11-minute score is actually legit. Glareminder. Nexus Spike, Echo Transfer and Engraft. Echo Transfer and Engraft. Does not affect bosses? Is that normal on the Nexus Spike? Wow. How? Awoken Hollow Glareminder. Juvenile Cultivate 1. I am not sure how this worked. Maybe Glareminder is really powerful. And I don't give them enough credit. Interesting. Yes, you can trigger a lot of Consume, lot of Etch to apply Reap. Stay alive with healing spells? Well, it's quick, so with the Echo Transfers... Why does it have Sweep? Does that thing always have Sweep? Is that... Wait. That thing has Sweep? Really? This run is the first time I've seen that unit, so I was... It has Sweep! Okay, I should have taken it, for sure. I forgot that this thing has Sweep. Wow. Well, lessons learned. Glareminder is really OP. Let's go back to the... No, to the challenge real quick. Wanna look at the top score there. Sinister Saturnine. Yeah, Glareminder. 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 I'm the only one who missed it, huh? Just because I've never played with this unit before. Oh well. Fine. That might not actually qualify me then. Anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. And I will see you tomorrow with the next qualifier. By the time you see this video, the next qualifier should be up. So if you're interested in participating, see the info in the description of the video how to do so. Bye bye.